What's going on, YouTube? So I had a recent conversation with my buddy, who just started a graduate program, and he was excited to get started. He went to a couple of orientations, and he knew that there would be some black people, in particular black women, in some of his classes, and it really wasn't on some I'm trying to holler. It's more so on some, yeah, finally, we can network and, just have a sort of bond in terms of having a support group. And I was sharing my experiences with him in terms of, yeah, I thought that would be the same way for me, because there's a couple of black women in some of my courses. But I told him, like, they put up like a wall of isolation. Granted, you're in class and you're taking notes and you're studying, but you get breaks every now and then, and everybody mingles. Everybody go get some soda or some cookies, and everybody's talking. How was the test, or what are you doing here? Do you have your lesson plans ready, and all that other good stuff. But some of the black chicks are either, I don't know where they go. I think they go to their cars, go talk on a phone, or just isolate themselves. I really have no clue where they're going. So they're not really associating with anybody else. And this is all platonic. It's not even on some holler type stuff. A lot of the chicks that I'm in school with are married and have kids. One of the best relationships that I've made thus far in terms of at the graduate level was with a black woman who was married, with children. But we formed a platonic relationship where she's gave me information that I really needed, and I've gave her information that she's really needed. And that's the type of relationship, that networking type, that I'm talking about. Yeah, that may lead to something else, but at the end of the day, business is business. I'm not there to try to holler. I'm there to get my stuff together. But you don't really get that opportunity because for whatever reason, some of the black chicks act like they're in a class with other black people, and it's really not that important. They act like they don't need a support group when something goes wrong, or some teacher comes out of foul, or just if they need the hookups on job opportunities or textbooks. Like, they don't even put themselves in that position. But the first day of class, I can sit down and the white chick's next to me, and we're talking, we're mingling. Oh, what are you doing in the program? Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, that's great. Have you taken this class yet? Oh, no, I've taken it. I have the books. Don't worry about it. So we formed this networking type relationship that, who knows, may lead to something else. Like I said, I'm not there to holler, but we're interacting. So of course, through interactions, you're going to find out more about people. You're not going to talk about school and business all the time. And that's how the relationships form. But the black women don't understand it. It's like you can't form a platonic relationship with black women, or some sort of networking relationship, because they don't put themselves out there just to communicate with. So for my program, some of the chicks that I'm around, I question, their ability to associate or talk to just other people in general, in terms of, setting up networks or support groups to see what's going on. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So my boy, of course, he was disappointed. I tried to let him know, you'll be lucky, but they're going to act like you don't exist, only to get mad later when you guys have no relationship. And that's the problem. You have to start from somewhere. See, I'm not used to this whole idea of the only time you talk to other black people, especially black women, is if you're trying to holler or you're trying to fight. Right? I'm still, I guess, 90s, where, black men and women can be friends. You don't have to holler at each other. You don't have to try to be, getting at each other. You could be just friends and be cool and, have each other's back. That's what I'm used to. But really, I don't really know what the problem is. Because you would think the situation would encourage other black people to kind of break out of their shell. You need to. I'll admit I was a little bit reserved when I started my program, but I quickly realized that you need other friends. It doesn't matter what race they are. You need people there that you can say, hey, can I give you a call if I'm missing the notes? You need some sort of networking relationship. And you would automatically assume, you put some black people in there, we shouldn't have a problem. But it never works that way. It never works that way. And like I said, this is all platonic. It's not about, are you single? Right? I'm the youngest. I'm probably the youngest in terms of all the other students with me. So most people are engaged and married and they have kids. So like I said before, I'm not really looking to holler. I'm not really looking to catch. I'm just looking for people who I can help and who can help me. And you don't get that. So tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.